Hey guys, so today I'm going to be reviewing Tarte's Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. And this product has been around for quite a while and there's tons of reviews on YouTube, but I just love this product so much I thought that I would go ahead and review it as one of my first videos. And as you can tell from the packaging, I've had this for quite a while. And that just lets you know how long this product lasts you. So a little bit goes a long way, and I'll get into that a little bit later. So to start, it is a full coverage concealer that's targeted mainly towards under eye areas and problems under the eyes. It also comes with, I believe, like 14, it comes in like 14 or 15 shades. I believe it's 14. This concealer has one of the most just bizarre consistencies I have ever experienced for a concealer, because it's got this really strange ooey, gooey, sticky, thick consistencies, and I think that has something to do with why it's so effective. So this concealer is extremely pigmented and thick, so just a tiny little amount goes a long way. Like, honestly guys, I use like a fraction of a pea size amount, and that's pretty much enough. So that's why this has lasted me longer than I even want to know how long it's lasted me, because I probably shouldn't be using a product for this long, but it's working fine. So despite it being really thick, it's actually quite easy to blend, and it really just kind of melts into your skin, especially if your fingers are nice and warm. It just really is pretty easy to just blend it right in, and I do use my fingers, by the way. I don't use a brush or anything. I find that it works best with just your fingers. So in terms of coverage, this concealer is quite effective at covering up virtually anything that you want to cover up under the eyes, as well as just overall brighten the area. It really wakes you up. Now, in terms of whether or not it creases, I have to say it pretty much does not. Now, I say pretty much because I don't even powder, like I don't even apply powder over top of it, and it has creased on me probably once or twice, and those days were really humid, really hot days when it's just really sweaty and gross. So it did like crease those 2 days, but it was honestly nothing major. It was just a tiny little crease. Like, it was so easy to just touch up, and most days I don't even have to touch it up. It just stays on all day. But if you are, if you really want to make sure that it does not crease at all, you can just kind of apply a really thin layer of translucent powder. I am just frankly a little too lazy to even do that, so I just let the concealer do its thing, and if it creases a little bit, it creases. But honestly, this has creased on me at most 2 times, so it doesn't really crease, honestly. It's full coverage, a little goes a long way. It does not crease, other than those like 1 or 2 times that it's creased on me. What else am I missing? Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's one of the most effective under eye concealers, and I even sometimes use it on my spots just because of how pigmented it is. Though you do usually want to go for something a little bit brighter for under the eyes, so if you do go for a little bit of a lighter tone than the rest of your face, if you cover zits up with this, they might actually be brought to the forefront depending on how light your concealer color is. But sometimes it actually looks fine. Yeah, like I really like this concealer. One more thing I forgot to mention, I'm pretty conscious of what I put on my skin in terms of trying to avoid chemicals that are too harsh or too toxic. A lot of the makeup and skincare I use has a fairly natural base, so I like to avoid like very harsh irritants and certain chemicals. And I have to say, Tarte has been not too bad for for kind of when you want to find a healthier choice to some of the other stuff that's out there. And I've looked up the ingredient list on this concealer and it looks pretty good, I have to say. Besides, like, there was a few things like tocopherol acetate, I think that's how you pronounce that, that is kind of on the fence. It's not like the best thing in the world because there's a tiny risk with it depending on how you look at it. It's all really complicated, and I hope that one day I can make a video about all that stuff. But yeah, I have to say that one of the reasons why I really like this concealer is because it's a pretty healthy choice and it's free of anything too harsh or irritating. So yeah, that's one of the reasons I really like this concealer. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I've covered everything. Thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe, comment, like. Thank you. Bye.